When it comes to online business such as Etsy, not many people enjoy the financial side of things. So, tracking expenses, writing off deductions, keeping track of income, a lot goes into paying taxes. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can let deductions slip under the rug. You're not saving the money you could when paying taxes, or you could just forget and come tax time, scramble, try to find all your expenses in one place, and just it's a hassle. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to automate your finances in Etsy using a QuickBooks Etsy integration. I've used it for years. I fully recommend it, and it's automated. It's about as easy as you can get. So let's jump in here to Etsy and QuickBooks, and I'll show you how to do that.
All right, so in this video, we're obviously talking about finances. So if you want to follow along in your Etsy dashboard, go on the left-hand side to Finances, click on that and go up to Payment Account, and this is where I'll begin. All right, so as you can see, there's a few different expenses that apply to your Etsy store. If you're running Etsy ads, you obviously have your marketing expenses. When you make a sale to renew that listing, there's some transaction and listing fees, as well as maybe some other small fees here and there, shipping, stuff like that, and then as well as your income. So you want to make sure you write off everything you can. You don't want to miss anything, because you may think like, oh, this listing fee right here is only 20 cents. I don't need to worry about it. But do that 10 times, that's $2, 100 times, that's $20. It really adds up. So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of every write-off. And then when it comes to income, you really want to make sure you don't miss any income, because that could trigger an audit and no one wants that. So this method is going to ensure that you're keeping track of every single transaction that goes through your Etsy store. So the old way to do this, I used to use a spreadsheet, and then I would check this like every day, and whenever something new would pop up, I would go to my spreadsheet, log it in, and keep track of expenses that way. And the problem with that is if you have a peak season of a lot of sales, it can really bog you down manually doing this stuff. Or if you miss a week, you're going on vacation, come back, you may forget some things, and you never want to do that when it comes to taxes. And so with this QuickBooks integration, it is going to automatically keep track of this. So come tax time, you can just export it and everything is done for you. So let's begin by doing this. I'm going to try not to scroll around too much because I don't want to give away my personal information by accident. So go to Finances, and where the arrow is, click on it, and you'll notice it says QuickBooks for Etsy. If you have a QuickBooks account, you can still do this, but if you don't, it's actually easier because you can just set it up directly in here and it's automatically set up. If you already have a QuickBooks account, it takes a couple days to process just because it's backlogging all of your previous transactions. So go to QuickBooks for Etsy. When you click on that, all right, so it pulls up QuickBooks' homepage, and you see you can either do for self-employed or for small business. I do self-employed because it's just me, but if you have a couple staff that you need to pay, you can do for small business. But for this example, just go down here, do self-employed. It's only $7 a month for the first 12 months. So I feel like anyone can afford that. It's super cheap, and with all the stuff you're getting, it's definitely worth it. And I'll go over what you're getting in a second. So if you don't have an account, do buy now, sign up. And then if you do have an account, still hit buy now, but it will take you to a landing page where if you previously signed in on your browser, it'll redirect you like this. And I need to blur this out so you can't see my email, but you can just continue and it'll go directly to your account. So for new people, sign up. Returning people, just do this and it will take you to your dashboard. And then let me jump into QuickBooks so you can see exactly what you're getting with this software. All right, so here's mine. I'm not gonna jump around too much into these tabs because again, I don't want to give away my personal information by accident. That would be terrible, especially on the internet. But with QuickBooks, you are able to track your transactions. So keeping track of expenses, your income, anything related to your business. You can track miles. So if you use your car for your business, you can track how many miles you have. Taxes, you can actually pay taxes, and as you can see, I pay quarterly taxes directly through QuickBooks. Makes it super easy. Reports for all your data. Invoices, I have a couple freelancing clients on QuickBooks, and so I can actually invoice my clients directly through here, keep track of my time. Same thing with the invoices. And capital, just disregard that. So you can basically do everything regarding taxes within QuickBooks itself. But many of you may already know that, so let's jump into the important part, which is automatically tracking your expenses and income through QuickBooks, from Etsy. So once you have it all set up, if you go over to the Transactions tab, you can this is where you keep track of all your expenses and income. You can see that it automatically transfers over all of your stuff from your Etsy store. And let me pull this one up, for example. So like this marketing fee on April 15th, I spent $1 on Etsy ads. It already advertised it, or already put it under the advertising category, and has all the information regarding this specific expense automatically. Like, I didn't have to manually input this. As soon as I paid for it on Etsy, it went directly to my QuickBooks. So it keeps track of my marketing fees, transaction fees, income for the order. Like this order right here, I made $15.99, automatically track the income, and so on and so on. So as you can see, very beneficial to have this integration. And then one quick note that I want to make is down here, you'll notice a listing for, or an item for deposit. This is Etsy depositing the money I made into my bank account, which is not an expense. It's actually just transferring money from one place to the other. So you cannot write that off because I'm not spending the money. I'm actually getting it just into a different account. So if you'll notice, let me move my face. If you'll notice, that category for deposit is transfer. So it's very important that go up here to search transactions, type in transfer, enter, and it will pull up all of your transfers. You just want to make sure you omit those. And so I just have one. I left it here for this video so you can have an example. But if you have multiple, just hit this box up here. It will select all of them and then hit exclude, because that is not actually an expense. That is just transferring from one account to another. So let me just get rid of this. Go to all. And that's that. So everything is automatically tracked, and you can see, I'm getting tongue-tied. As you can see, it's excluded, makes it super easy. So all the stuff from your Etsy store in QuickBooks, come tax time, all you need to do, export all this, put it to your tax provider. I use TurboTax, which is owned by the same company that QuickBooks is, so it's an easy integration. But no matter who you use, you can export these and send it to your tax professional or provider. So I fully recommend this. It streamlines the process so easily. The only thing is, if you have external expenses, like let's say you have physical products and you have expenses, basically the cost of the products. So you can actually, I don't want to go to home because I don't want to show y'all, but under the home tab, you can attach accounts, and you can attach either your business bank account, business credit card, regular credit card, anything that you're purchasing those items with, you can set up to QuickBooks, and any transaction that goes through that credit card or bank account will automatically log alongside this. So if you have other things, QuickBooks integrates with pretty much everything, so fully recommend it. It's a great software. I've been using it for years, and yeah. So I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, it is a large subject, and I kind of just scratched the surface of what all you can do with QuickBooks. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post twice a week, and I would appreciate every subscription. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.